What's up, beautiful people? How y'all doing? My name is Ricky Jones Jr. and I am also excited to be with you all here today for the first episode of the podcast, the Pursuit of Destiny podcast. I also have a video version of this up on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube at Pursuit of Destiny. Okay, that's the channel name. And my name is Ricky Jones Jr. and I figured the first episode I should talk about who I am and what we can expect to embrace and have with each other going forward. Okay, so long story short, like I said, my name is Ricky Jones Jr. I am now 32 years old, and the purpose of this podcast is to be able to walk the journey of pursuing destiny, okay, and what that means to us as a family. And when I say us, it's not only just myself, but I have a lovely wife named Crystal Jones. We also have 2 kids, and we do so many things, but one of the main things that we are all about is pursuing destiny. And as we go through these episodes, we'll talk about what that means to us and how we get to walk it out together. But at the end of the day, what we also desire is that as we walk it out, we encourage others to walk it out as well. And as we talk through these various episodes, we'll be able to not only show you, but talk about the different ways that we pursue destiny daily, okay? All right, so long story short, like I said, my name is Ricky Jones Jr. I am 32 currently years old, and I am a graduate of the most and so greatest LSU, yes indeed, all the way down in Baton Rouge, okay, Louisiana to be exact, where I got my bachelor's there in business, right? And then after that, I had the idea that I wanted to go into the military to be a chaplain. So I had to find a school to go to because you have to have a master's in order to be a chaplain, in which I ended up at Mercer University, in which there, the first week of school, I met my then friend, now wife. She was also there at the school, and so we got married. The next 9 months later, we got married in July. Well, maybe June. June. We got married in June. We met in August, got engaged in December, and married in June, right? And then after that, we got married, moved down to Tampa, and started flourishing. We have 2 kids, one by the name of Rain. She is 5 years old, also beautiful, Rain. And we also have a son, the third, Ricky the third. He's now 3 years old. And so what I am saying, in a long story short, is various moments of destiny, right? And so what we believe as a family is that we pursue destiny, and destiny isn't your destination, okay? A destination is your destination, but destiny are moments in life where when you pursue the purpose that you have for your life, you will meet those moments of destiny, which will propel you to the next moment of destiny, right? Because once you go through one point of excitement and hurrah, it only encourages you and invigorates you to make it to the next. So what we'll be talking about in these various episodes is how you pursue destiny, how you live this life filled with destiny, filled with purpose, and what we want to do long term, right? Let's talk long term first, and then we'll bring you back to where we are right now. But long term, what we also desire to be able to do is meet up with individuals, meet up with businesses, meet up with nonprofits, churches, whomever, and be able to speak to them on how they can pursue destiny no matter what area they are in, be it, like I said, individuals, business owners, or the like. Be able to encourage them, be able to see how and show them how they can pursue destiny right where they are to where they want to be. To be able to have conferences, we want to have a facility where we have a co-working space where other businesses can also be in there as well, and we be like an incubator of people who pursue destiny. And so what they will be able to experience are other businesses that are pursuing destiny daily, and so they then will be able to ignite with them, collaborate with them, grow with them, encourage them, and together we'll be a much better business place, right, as a facility, but also too individually as businesses would be able to prosper and grow, largely because of the people that we are around, because we believe as a family that where you are and who you are largely depends on who is around you. Right? And so we'll be able to talk to those things as well. But even as we go through these various things, we'll share moments of which we have met those moments of destiny and how we were able to do so once we unlocked and were aware of, or when we were in tune with the purpose that we have here, right? And so my purpose, I'll just go ahead and tell you, my purpose is to share and teach the love of God. period, point blank, period, right? But everything else grows from that. That is the foundation of why I'm here. And out of the why I am here, I'm able to do the various things that I do. And so I say the various things because, yes, I do have a job. I work as a project manager, but outside of that, I also do YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, DKUJ Paladin Gardening, which we have a gardening squad. Shout out to all of the squad members. My wife, she also has, Crystal, also has a YouTube channel that she does, APP, a Purposeful Pursuit. And so she does that very, 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 very well, which she caters to singles right now, but we look to grow that as well. So there's also many things that we're doing, but it all started when we came in tune and were aware of the purpose that we were put on this earth to do, right? So let me just check. Okay, yep, my audio's good. Like I said, it's the first one. I'm diving deep on the deep end because I don't even know what I'm doing with this podcast thing. This video thing, I know, but this podcast thing, I'm learning. But at the end of the day, what we want to do is be able to walk you all along the journey, walk you on a learning journey along to where we want to be, right? And so as we get to where we want to be, you all will be able to walk this journey with us because we've heard so many success stories and heard about different people that made it to the top. Yes, sometimes there are books that are written about them. Most often when they're not even here, to be able to say thank you for sharing this information. But what we'll be able to do firsthand on this podcast and on these videos is to be able to walk the steps on what it takes. And I say steps because it's a daily journey. The goal is to be able to put out content, be able to put out podcasts, be able to put out videos and so many other things that will show you what it takes to have a mentality to be able to pursue destiny no matter where you are in life. And then as we mature and grow in this walk, as we acquire the different things that we look to acquire, be it the office buildings, be it contracts, be it public speaking opportunities, whatever those different opportunities are that we'll talk about, you'll be able to see firsthand how it all started, which is, this is the start, right? This is episode 1, and we'll be able to see no matter what number of episodes it take, what it took to get there. And so we'll talk about mindset, we'll talk about planning, we'll talk about what you're thinking, what you're doing, who are you around, what are you looking at, what are you spending the most time with, because all those things add up to achieving what you also desire to achieve, whatever it is you're aspiring or desiring to achieve, or whatever your destiny moments are, because yes, we will all meet a destination, and that what we believe is a destination in which we're no longer here, right? We all will meet the moment when we're no longer here. But before we get to the ultimate destination, we'll meet moments of destiny where purpose points us to it. Sometimes, yeah, you can fumble yourself into a moment of destiny where you're like, oh man, this is exactly where I wanted to be, or this is exactly where I think I should be, or this is everything that I wanted, right? Those are those like euphoric moments where it's like, oh, let me just like bask in this moment because I never knew this was real, or I never thought that I would be here. But what we believe is that we can achieve those things intentionally. We can achieve those things like that, right? And those moments happen like that. We align who we are, our purpose, with what we are to do daily. And those different things that I lined up for you, right? The going to the different schools, the getting married, to having kids, to the things that we get to do on our jobs right now, us starting this podcast, these are moments of destiny being fulfilled. There were so many opposition moments that came from not even doing this video, or that was trying to hinder me or stop me from doing this video, but I had to push past them. And that's what we're going to have to do. That's what I'm going to do to be able to be before you all, not only audibly, but in video format as well, to be able to show you these are different hurdles that you have to jump over to achieve and to do the things that you want to do. So I ask that you go ahead and subscribe, whatever you have to do, lock me in. I don't even know all the lingo right yet, right? This is episode 1. I'm going to keep throwing that out there. But whatever it is that you have to do, please go ahead and do it so that you can be along the journey with me. I liken this to, which, you know, I was a fan of Wiz Khalifa. I say was because I haven't really heard his new content, but I was a fan of him when he was like doing the day-to-days, where you get to like see what he was doing, vlog style. You got to see what he was recording, see where he was going, and he just like blew up, right? So I took that same mindset, that same hat, I'm gonna give my honor where honor is due, of Wiz Khalifa, and said that is something that I can see doing as well. So we're gonna do a podcast form, we're gonna do a video form, and you know, as we continue to grow, I'll take you along with me. You'll be able to see those different things backstage, beforehand. We'll get to talk about our own podcast. We'll eventually have other people on the podcast being able to talk about their moments of pursuing destiny and the different moments that got them to where they are. And, we'll be able to walk this journey. So please go ahead and subscribe. Please go ahead and comment. Let me know even where you are or the excitement of where we are going to go. And so this is an aspect of who we are, the Jones family in pursuing destiny. And so we want to take you along the journey. So this, again, is episode 1 of Pursuit of Destiny, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. I'm glad that you are with us, and let's go. Okay? We're going to the top. Wherever your top is, let's achieve it. Peace. See you.